Hey John, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hero, you made it. How you guys doing today? You did it. You did it. You did it again. I am prepping the recap. I totally forgot to do that, so at work, oh no. Great, and you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Glad you're doing great. Give me 1 minute. I'm opening up DaVinci Resolve. We're gonna set up the recap. So I didn't get to do much again, but we'll just do the recap regardless. Elivex, look at who's here early. Welcome to the stream. May I share the alien I told you last time on Discord? Sure. It crashed. Okay, let me open it up again. Which channel? Well, is it in 2D? Is it 3D? If it's 3D, drop it in the 3D channel. If it's 2D, then 2D. New bin 09. Glove, Retopology, gloves. Okay. And then, yeah, there's not a lot of footage today. So let me just drag it here. New compound clip and speed 1000. Great. Potato! First, welcome to the stream. 40, I'll think about it. You know what? If you look from a different perspective, maybe you'll actually find a 4D channel. You just gotta look beyond the 3 dimensions. And I vanished again. I'm supposed to be studying from my teacher's channel, but I was too busy creating a new account, and it took my study time. Yeah, go ahead, Elivex. Go lock in. Holy hell! I am so fast. Shirley, hello. Welcome to the stream. 3D done with Blender and sculpted with the mouse. Sure, let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. While John uploads his picture, let's take a look at the recap, y'all. So we left off roughly at around here, and all I did really was to retopologize the glove. So nothing new. Just more retopology, and that's really it. Let me just keep... There we go. Take care, Elivex. My battery is low, that's why I have to leave. I see. About 20 captures and 1 video, is it okay? I mean, sure, just drop it in the channel. There we go. Oh, so right here I'm just trying to figure out a way to redirect the topology to kind of follow the flow of this region of the hand. So that's what's going on, and as per usual, just you have to watch me struggle, right? I'm just gonna skip a little. Oh, I skipped a little too much. Wait, actually that's fine. I'm still figuring it out. Hi Justice. Justice, I hope that's okay. How you doing? I'm doing okay. How about you? Prefer to ask before, I see. Oh, and right here I was considering reducing the amount of edges. Then I changed my mind. I believe I deleted that. There we go. Deleted it. And I kept extruding and extruding and extruding until we reached the top. And the reason why I retopologized it this way is because we're about to add folds in this region right here. So yeah. I'm alive, I guess, unfortunately. It's not too bad to be alive, though. Not too shabby. There we go. And then what else? What else did I do? Oh, I guess we could skip to the part where, there we go, where we start adding the folds. There you go. It's a lot of deleting and then re-adding stuff, deleting, re-adding stuff. And let's skip to the end. There we go. And then my alarm rang and I had to go to the gym. Alright, that's the end of the recap. And here is where we're at today. Let me just remove the mirror modifier. There you go. Let me flatten this out so we can see things a little clearer. Let me just turn off the subdivision. There you go. So eventually I want it to look like the belt is tightened to the point where you're able to see the little squish, right? So yeah, anyway, let me catch up with chat. I really admire your mentality to make a movie by yourself. I know it's a really hard thing to do. It is impressive. Thank you, I appreciate that. Speechar Nico would be proud of you. Yeah, it's really a passion project. It all stemmed from wanting to do a fight scene, and it eventually evolved to whatever it is today. Oh my god. Already December, guys. It's already December, can you believe it? Bruh. You know, time needs to slow down just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. Just give us some time to breathe. Okay. Do I begin now? Let's see. Yeah, we currently only have 3 people on Twitch, and how many do we have on YouTube? 4 people on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just wait a little bit longer. There we go, 6 people on Twitch. Might just wait it out until we hit around 10 before we proceed. Can you give me a glimpse about the project if you can? Of course. I mean, actually, if you don't mind, you might want to check out this video. Maybe you've already seen it, but the video pretty much sums up whatever I'm working on. Alex, +1 on Twitch. Hi, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we're on 8, I think. Yeah, we should, you know, another minute. Another minute, and then we'll begin working on whatever this is. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at John's work real quick. Shared in the 3D channel. Let's see what you've got. Ah, okay, and you said this was sculpted with a mouse. Let me just see your previous message. Done with Blender and sculpted with a mouse. Okay, so this is what John worked on. There we go. So this was done in Blender and sculpted with a mouse. Very cool. Very high resolution. Very cool. Very detailed. Look at that, look at all the pipes and stuff. Wow, look at that shading and lighting. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Look at that. Ooh, I can imagine that you're eventually gonna rig that so high poly. I really have to model the corridor or rework on lightings and the fog. Good job, John. I appreciate you sharing this. Yeah, good work. Keep it up. Keep it up. So that was all done entirely in Blender and sculpted with the mouse. So that's really impressive. I'm seeing the video now. So he basically is on his way to become Batman. You could say that, sure. No, but for real, it's yeah. He basically goes from someone who handles things ethically to someone who believes that extreme measures are sometimes justified. So I think it's more so beyond Batman at this point, right? Because he eventually succumbed to his succumbed against his morals. You know, he succumbed to whatever triggered him to break those rules. You know. And yeah, that is what the plot of Red Feathers is. That turning point. Okay, I think we should be good to go. Alright, let's we just set things up as stage. Okay, there we go. Nice. Nice. Pure ref, full screen. Alright, let's go. Let's begin. Actually, I'm dumb. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I've already saved a new file, so I'm not that dumb. Great. So we're gonna continue working on the topology of the gloves. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding a bunch of folds and stuff. Retopo, the other hand, we're gonna mirror this. Him, probably, who said violence is not the answer. It is the question, and the answer is yes. Yeah. That's exactly right. Okay, so we gotta somehow, Actually, wait. Maybe we could somehow redirect this, that way it loops back here, right? Okay, great. Let's do that real quick. Let me delete this. And then I'll delete that. I'll add a loop here. Hi Viper, welcome to the stream. Noah, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. So let's bring this area up. Hello, welcome to the chat. You make folds with topology? Yes. Yes. That is the plan, at least. That is the plan. What I could have done is perhaps sculpted the folds in before I, retopologize that. But we'll do that with the pants. I didn't add any to the gloves, so I'll just do it manually. We'll get to see we'll get to see both worlds, right? And see if one way is better than the other. Beveling, probably not. We'll see though. I'm figuring out as I go, as per usual. Okay, I'm just gonna do, oops, not that. And then I'll do this. And this. Okay, now we have a triangle here. You're good at a bunch of skills. Did you develop them simultaneously or one at a time? I would say a little bit of both. But in the grand scheme of things, it's one at a time. John, and welcome to the stream. So I've had quite a bit of experience with 3D modeling. When I was in visual effects school, because it was one of our modules. But I started doing character art only in, I think, sometime in 2022. I can't exactly recall, but I took it seriously in mid-2023. That was when I actually did character art seriously. So, yeah. Hydrate, thank you, Mecca. Hey Naki, how many characters are done? Yes, none. This is the first character we're working on, so we've got a lot to do. And yummers. So you're baiting us with the action scene, so we ask for the series. So you do the series and stonks, clever idea. Well, I got some bad news for you. I've got some bad news for you. There will not be a series. Well, it's only bad news if it actually turned out peak, but oh, there we go. Oh, wait, no, that's not. Shit. Okay. 1 second, y'all. Damn it. Oh, I could just do that. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay. You watched The Boys? No. But I know of the reference. Okay. Now bring me back my glove. And let's snap that on the glove. If anyone is just tuning in, I'm just gonna let y'all know that we go live every single day now. Just FYI. Every single day. Now let's see. Do I do this? Yeah, sure. Okay, that looks really ass, but let's spread things out. There we go. And now it should loop. Not perfect, but it's good enough. I know doing a series is really expensive, just saying who knows. You may do one. You know what? Never say never though. So you may be right. Never say never. What's left to retopologize, if that's even a word? Yes, so we have some modeling and retopology to work on with the gloves. We have to retopologize the pants. We have to tweak some topology stuff with the lacrimal caruncle, this little region right here. But we're pretty much almost there. We just have to retopologize the pants and then model in some details for the boots. And we should be ready for the next step. After whatever I just mentioned is done. Oh no, I'm lying. We have the brows to retopologize as well. And then we're done. I'll probably work on detailing the hair a little. Converting them into a mesh. into meshes, adding more strands of hair, making them look a little bit more unique and not so symmetrized, right? So yeah, we're getting close, guys. Thought it was only thought it was only till you're done with this character. Oh, the daily live thing? Yes. That's true. I go live every day until this character is done, and then I will assess whether or not doing this every day is sustainable. If it is, then I'll continue going live every day. If not, we'll revert back to the original schedule, which is Wednesdays and Fridays. So regardless, worst case scenario, we still don't lose. We still don't lose out. The previs is good. I hope the end product will be fire. Thank you. Appreciate that, Justice. And hi, Richard. Welcome to the stream. Not gonna lie, for a second, the character looked like Storm from the Blender Studio recent character. Really interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about Storm, their latest character. I might get it to explore around, see how they rig things, how they go about rigging things. Maybe learn a thing or two. But I'm really excited to watch the Pierrick Picot course on rigging. Hoping to level up from that one. Sweet. Hey Blender Kid, how are you? I'm doing okay. How about you? Who is Storm? Storm is their latest character. By they I mean Blender. It's I'm not sure if it's gonna be part of an open movie or something, but it's a character, and I believe it's to show off the rigging capabilities in Blender. I didn't read too much into it, but yeah, it's basically one of their latest characters. P2 design is the best in rigging. I am excited for the course. I already got it during Black Friday. I yoinked it immediately. Pierre Picot course is amazing. A Frenchie? Oh, I see. I'm gonna buy it. You should also see Nico recent clothes course. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Okay, let's fill that, and then dissolve this. There we go. Does Picot also have a modeling course, or are these rigging or animation? Hi Ule. The course that I bought is only for rigging, but I do believe he has a course on animation. Though I didn't get it though. So yeah, but I'm not sure if he has a modeling course. You could check out his website, see if he has one. I think it's P2 Academy or something like that. The second one is even better than the first one. Alive, although great. Oh, Alive is the name of the animation course, right? I believe. Oh, and you said the second rigging course is better than the first one? Ooh. Alright. Then I guess I put my money at the right place. Thank goodness. Hi and thank you. I've been looking for some good modeling courses. I see. Yeah, I sadly wouldn't be able to help you out much with that because I think my extent of my modeling knowledge, the extent of a modeling tutorial that I've seen would probably be the donut tutorial or some random, a collage of random tutorials on YouTube. So yeah, I've never specifically bought a course on modeling, so I sadly would be the worst guy to ask about that. But I'm sure someone in chat would drop some great modeling advice, modeling course advice. I use AutoRig Pro, seems to do the job just fine, for humanoids at least. I see. Yeah, I did work with AutoRig Pro at one time during the Endless Engine Challenge, and it was fast. It was fast. And the thing about 3D is that there really isn't one way to go about things, right? So, who knows, I may utilize AutoRig Pro, but one of my intent for this short film is to level up my skill, my skills, and perhaps I may resort to AutoRig Pro for one of the characters, maybe. Yeah, that's the thing about 3D. There isn't just one way to go about things. Alright, let's see what that looks like in color. Alright, pretty cool. Though I don't feel the squishing effect just yet. Let's see. Hey, Grasscott. He's so technical, sometimes it miss explanations, but you can follow along. I see. Oh gosh, the donut tutorial. Made it 2 hours in. I see. Have you checked out the latest version? He just dropped a 5.0 donut tutorial. Or are you saying you're 2 hours in the latest version of the donut tutorial? I recommend checking Elemenza and On Mars 3D for hard surface modeling. They show the stuff in Maya though, but the same knowledge apply to any software. There we go. Thanks for sharing, Grass. I don't think I have. I'll check out the new version. Yeah. Don't burn out. Do what actually save you the time. Yeah, fair enough. True. The most optimistic outcome I can think of by the end of this project would be that I'd be so fast in rigging and modeling, or rigging and retopology, that I'll have no issue doing them by the end of it. It'll be like second nature. That is like the very optimistic outcome. But shit hits the fan. AutoRig Pro. Dixon 3D. Long time no see. How you doing? I followed Julian Deville. Course, he had a topic about rigging. I think it's okay for basics. I see. Overall, whoever learns 3D should watch any content, not only Blender related, since the knowledge apply across them all. Yeah, I think once you get down the tools, which is in our case Blender, don't shy away from any other tutorials. Sorry, any tutorials that utilizes a different software. I've learned a thing or two about sculpting from people who use ZBrush, right? Because I'm trying to learn You know, for instance, I'm trying to learn about anatomy, not the tools. So yeah, just pick your battles, right? I think Retopology is a great example. It goes beyond just the software. Okay, and I'm starting to feel the effect, the squish effect. So I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. In ArtStation, you can find Raphael Grassetti's tunes about sculpting. It's amazing. Let's see if I already have him saved. Raphael Grassetti. I don't see any results. Let me go to my collections and see if I've liked any one of their stuff. Johannes Boivin, that dude is cracked. I don't see it. You guys might want to check this guy out though. Look at this. Look at those forms. I believe, if I'm not wrong, Ratlord introduced his works to me. If I'm not wrong, I believe so. Look at those forms. Holy shit. Clean. Amazing stuff. Splits! Hello, yo, Naki, what's up? Glad I saw the Discord message on time. Let's go. Welcome back to the stream. It's been so long. Holy shit, huh? What the heck? Anna? Let me see. Did you know about the project Singularity? Is it the one that Blender did? I believe so. Singularity. It's the one with the old man, right? Oh wait, no, never mind. Yes, I've seen this. It's peak. I've seen Singularity. I've seen that. I've seen your toots on YouTube. Thank you. Well, I mean, I hope you meant well with that. Otherwise, my bad. The rookies have also a lot of stuff. There was one more, I forgot the name. Honestly, I've done so many 3D paid courses in my life. When the agency was sponsoring us, and have to say most are not worth the effort. Ah, I see. Caught. Hey. What did I do? I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. What day is it today? It's Tuesday, innit? But Monday for probably the most of you. How was your pizza last week, Anna? Were they stale and doughy, undercooked? Sheriff Dawood in ArtStation. Sheriff Dawood. Oh, wow. Very cool. Very cool. Very nice. I'm sculpting along with you, working on my OC. Let's go. But I'm kind of curious as to how your OC looks like. Are you in the Discord, by the way? Oh, and for anyone here who isn't already in the Discord, we have one. If you want to join, feel free to join. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from paid courses since there's so many resources on YouTube for free. True, into low poly stuff right now. Ah, I see. Then Polygon Runway would be a great, probably a really great source to learn from, I would imagine. Ah, there we go. Look at that squish. Yes. Look at that squish. Okay. Also depends on who learns what. Thank you for the recommendation. Yeah. Jared Dawood and character and anatomy is peak for real though. Pretty nuts. It was very good, thank you. You are so mean, I hope you poop your pants in the middle of the street. Damn. Is that where we're going now, Anna? It's a little too early to play dirty, so I'll let you off this time. I'll let you off. Look at the squish. I love it. For example, for Houdini, VFX paid ones are really high level, where modeling is bad. Right. Yeah, I think I'd much rather watch a course that is more specific, specified to a certain subject than over one that is more generalized. I think generalized tutorials are great for beginners, if they keep it simple, obviously. That's how I learned the blender. Looking nice, thank you. Here on the Discord, check under the 3D whip. Let's see. Yo, Naki splits here. Let's see. I hate anatomy, bro. Oh, that's you. Okay. There we go. Anatomy. Good job. I'm not going to be able to join in a lot of the streams. I need to spam my mean messages all at once, I think. Huh. Alright then. Then I'll spam mine when you go off. How about that? How do you like that? Okay, what if I do a subdiv of 2? Look at that. Okay, the squish is starting to squish. The best way to learn is to do own stuff and search bit by bit. I can agree with that for sure. True, definitely my biggest hurdle right now. I'm the kind of person that likes to research everything before the beginning. I totally get that. Ah, that is so real. But that is such a bad approach. There is some validity behind doing that, but it eventually gets to a point where it kind of backfires, right? So yeah, very real. Very real. I believe in having a good balance. It's not a bad thing to conduct some research. I think any extreme end of the extreme ends of the spectrum is bad. Like doing too much research or doing too little research, that could also backfire, right? I'll work on the gloves, on the fingers later on. I think I'm pretty happy with the folds right now. I might just move on for now. You're gonna miss me, you'll see. We'll see. I guess we will see. Once I do subdiv 5, my computer goes brrr. Fair. If you do all research in one go, you'll probably end up overwhelmed. Yeah, for real. Do some research and then do the rest of the research as you go. I think the over research. I did do a little bit more research. Sorry, I did do a little too much research in the beginning of Red Feathers, and the ball only started to really roll when I decided to just, to just go, right? Just go. Because you'll never know what new ideas and what better ideas you may have down the road. You may come across, and that you would never think of doing the research for, right? And that happened to me. So, very real. Okay, let me fix the belt real quick. I want them... No. Let me just duplicate that. Actually, I'll just duplicate this for now. Let's do that, and then hide that. There we go, and align this to that. There we go. Right, gotta find the right balance between research and actual practice. Absolutely. Research the basics and then look up the doubts. Yeah. That's well put. Not bad, Anna. Sometimes you're not too bad after all. Maybe this weekend you deserve some crispy crust and well-cooked sauce on your pizza. Maybe you deserve that this week. Maybe. Nice talking with you. See ya. Hope you have a smooth journey. Thanks, Jost. I really appreciate it. You have a good one. You have a good one. Alright, now, you know what I could do? I think I'm gonna shrink wrap the rest of them. Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Select these guys, assign them to a vertex group, then shrink wrap. Boom. Alright, we just gotta move things around a little. Sometimes I'm a bit smart, what can I say? Yeah. Fair. Nothing to say. Good job on being occasionally smart. Alright. Damn it. Get over there. Get over there. Okay, but I want to make sure that the belt, that the size of the belt isn't too different from one another. So, ugh, what the hell is this? Hi, Maestro. Welcome back to the stream. Brava. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove this. Why is it shrink wrapping, huh? Oh, of course I'm being dumb. Hi Tanu, welcome to the stream. Dumb as always. Hey, Alexa, delete Anna right now. Destroy, delete, uninstall. Okay. Let's drag these guys up. Bros, cheeks, dude, goddamn. Not too bad, huh? My boy does his squats and bridges. Hey Vicious, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. If anyone is new here, I forgot to do a command for... Okay, let me just type this down. Schedule. We go live every single day now. There you guys go. At those timings that just popped on in the chat. When are you sculpting, and do you have to turn the object into a subdivision? I'm kind of new to Blender. So when you're sculpting, there you go. I can finally read. When you're sculpting, do you have to turn on the object into a subdivision? I'm kind of new to Blender, so it really depends on which stage of sculpting you're talking about. So if you're talking about sculpting something in its beginning stages, then you're gonna wanna sculpt with... Let me just show it to you. You're gonna wanna voxel remesh it like this. So it's a little bit different from subdivision. So voxel remesh looks like this, right? They kind of, you know what? Let me just lower the resolution so you can kind of see what's going on with the topology. There you go. It takes up more of an uneven shape to kind of feel more like clay, as opposed to subdivision, where it is strictly it has a strict flow of yeah, it just has a strict quad flow, right? The quads, they flow, as opposed to when you voxel remesh. Well, it still flows. Wow, I'm surprised it flows this well, but you can see it is more it's more ideal for you to sculpt organic stuff. So if I want to sculpt his... Okay, let me just sculpt his lips, right? Or just sculpt his lips. You know, it's more organic to work with, as opposed to something like this. It's still not too bad. It's not the worst, actually. Still workable. But it eventually gets to a point where it may kind of get in the way of your sculpting. So you would do a voxel remesh, and then you'll eventually retopologize it. So just a quick example of what retopology is, right? So for instance, you have this, and you know, you can see that it's as clean. Well, imagine that this is a clean sculpt. Okay, as clean as this a sculpt may be, the topology is unusable for animation, or it just doesn't have a clean topology where it's ideal for good shading, right? So this is when you would do your retopology. So I'm just gonna do an auto remesh. Okay, that's not a great example. I'll do a really dense one. Okay, oh, I have my symmetry turned on, that's why. There he is, not not the best results. Remesh it. Yeah, my sculpting just sucked over there, okay? But you can see how much cleaner it is now. And you can only imagine beyond whatever I just sculpted here how uneven your forms may be, especially once you go into smooth shading. The shading will not be as pretty as one with that subdivision look, right? That remeshed, proper, good quad flow look. So yeah, that was a really terrible explanation. That's why I write my scripts. That's why I write cliff notes. But okay. Let's see. Hey Dave. Tighter than my whole girls in tights. Just joined. Are you using multi-res? I always use the multi-res modifier to store higher sculpt quality as steps. Not at the moment. I don't think I intend to use it either way, because I'm working with a stylized character and I don't need a lot of the high res stuff, right? Oops. Nope, not what I meant to do. Multi-res. Yeah, I don't intend to do a lot of the... damn it. There you go. A lot of like the pore stuff and like the little details or the veins or whatnot. Right? I don't intend to do all of that. So for this case, no, we don't have any... We won't be working with any multi-res stuff. But... maybe? The thing is, I'm kind of just working as I go. If I change my mind and end up wanting to use the multi-res modifier, then I'll probably use it. But for now, no. Pixel Hydrate, thank you so much for the hydrate.
Yeah.
I'm on lunch. They ended up shifting my day off to Wednesday. Oh my god. So not able to do the stuff I planned to today. Ah, I see. Damn, that sucks. That sucks, dude. Symmetry off, Chad. It was a terrible demonstration. Yeah, boo to your work. Tiny, you're horrible at sculpting. You should quit. Alright, now I hope every single one of your pizza dough in the future either gets moldy or severely undercooked. Dope. My collage short hit 1.8k. Thank you guys. I also hit 89 subs, which I'm really happy about. Good job. Honest. Nice lips. And I see one of your animations you did in Blender. That's the thing. I don't... Oh wait, I mean, I did do animation that one time for the Endless Engine Challenge, but I don't have it on this computer, sadly. Gabe! Hey, Tiny, remember me? Of course. Of course. Welcome back to the stream. Nice to see you again. Oh, my collab short. Okay, I see. When you have high res, you can pick the normals. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But again, it's not something that I need for my project right now. But you're right. There won't be any pores. There won't be any veins and whatnot. But maybe if I feel that his face needs a bit of sharpening, then sure, I'll probably turn on the multi-res and sculpt in some of those lines. Do you have a Discord? There you go. Please, I would like you to smooth your character body. Let me see mine when I smooth some black things appear on my mesh. And I don't know why. Smooth? Like this? Smooth? You mean this? Like some weird artifacts? Character handsome boy, a bit weak. I think it's not bad. Alright then I hope you find in every single one of your soup, I hope you at least get an antenna from a roach every single time. I hope you floss your teeth with it. How's that? Hey small boy, welcome to the stream. Welcome. How is life treating you? Is this the main character for the short? Life's been okay. Life's been okay. And yes, this is the main character for the short film. That's right. Have you worked with big companies? No. I have not. Yes, yeah. It's a pretty normal phenomenon. If you're talking about the weird aliasing, I think it becomes less obvious in shading mode, or you might just have to up your subdiv a little. Or have better topology. No, that's too far. But then if you subtract the two insults, they kind of balance out each other, right? So, I just love your work. Thanks for everything. I appreciate that, small boy. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's very nice. Oh, okay. Delete. I've been working on those big gains too much to work with big companies. What big gains, my guy? What big gains? Not yet. I'm working on it. Working on those gains. So I recently measured my arms again, and they shrank by a little. I gotta hit the gym a little bit more often now. Very sad to see. Is your hair real? No, it's fake. It's a toupee. Oh, the burp was a bit weak. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, then maybe I did take it too far. May your pillow be always cold on both sides. You still speed sculpts? Not as much anymore. Not as of late, no. Like, behind the scenes probably, but not really. Circumference. Flex the guns again. I'll have you starting an OnlyFans before it's over. Oh my god. Alright guys, wait. I'm about to begin working on the retopology of the pants. So let's take one last look at the gloves. There's still a lot of work to do on the gloves, but I feel like I want to move on to something else. Because it's getting a little stale working on the same thing over and over again. We'll eventually get back to this. We'll eventually get back to detailing the gloves. But let's work on those pants. Let's do it. So as always, I start with a plane, bring the origin to about where I want it to be, which is just right at the waist level. And then merge at center. Okay. Question, which art style do you use in this short film? Which art style? It's a mix of whatever I've been doing. So I've done a lot of arcane fan arts. I've done a lot of different styles of sculpts. So it's a culmination of that and a culmination of well, I have a mood board, right? So it's whatever inspires me at the very moment. So there isn't really like a specific style that I'm going for. I'm going with the flow. My style is to give it my all, and then whatever comes out of that will be the style of this film. That may not be the best way to go about things, but it is what it is. That's just the way I've decided to go. All right. What? Okay, why is... Why is it not blue? Oh, I didn't... Oh. Because I'm... Wait, no, I'm not... I'm not entirely stupid. I'm not that stupid. Wait, what? Okay, wait. Let me delete that shit. Okay, let's try this again. What is going on? Bill. Why is it not blue? Oh! My god. Okay, sorry, I was dumb. Okay. Oops. Alright. Tunnel vision, get out of here. Yeah. Is there a way we can send you a project to get feedback? Not at the moment, no, but if you guys want me to do a stream on that, I could do it. But again, I'm not like the best artist to receive feedback from, but I could do that. I could. Oh, I didn't sculpt in the details of the pants. Shit. Oh, whatever. Hey, creature. Welcome to the stream. My main issue is impatience. Ah. Yeah. You gotta... Yeah, patience is pretty crucial in this field. But I am not... I'm no stranger to that, to impatience. I'm not immune. That's what I was the word I was looking for. Not immune to impatience. Why is it not clipping? There we go. If Doom had a movie, would you also share stuff in the Discord and get feedback from multiple people? Oh, sorry. Could also share stuff in the Discord and get feedback from multiple people? Yeah, true. Maybe I'll do a feedback stream someday. If I have the time, though. I have a lot of ideas that I want to do, but the thing is I'm pretty busy right now. Kind of working on a short film. Maybe I'll have this flow here instead. And then this go down. Hydrate, thank you. Yummy. Oh, I no burp with that one, unfortunately. Fill. Okay. Man, topology can be pretty boring, huh? What is the... Okay, which step of 3D do you guys enjoy watching the most? I have my answer. I'll say mine later, but I'll just lay out a few for y'all. You guys enjoy watching sculpting? You guys enjoy watching the blockout stage? You guys enjoy watching people refine their sculpts? Do you enjoy watching retopology? Do you enjoy watching texture painting? What else? Lighting and shading. Geometry notes. Like, what about 3D do you guys enjoy watching? Sculpting and painting? Fair. Yeah, that's a good... Yeah, that is a fun one to watch. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree. Me personally, I would say sculpting and texture painting. Yeah, so very similar to Creature. I mean, probably exactly the same, but I mean more so texture painting and not vertex painting in particular. Unless you're talking about vertex painting in a level of detail of someone who would, as one would be during texture painting. Holy shit, English. Okay, let me extrude that. Boom. There we go. All of the above, as well as animating. I didn't mention animating. Okay. My lunch is nearing its end, so I hope everyone has a good rest of the stream. And the answer for which I enjoyed the most for me is all of them. All of them equally. Interesting. Okay. And thanks for dropping by, Pixel. Yeah, I wouldn't really care for a UV unwrapping stream, you know what I mean? It's not like I would, if I enjoy watching the streamer overall, then I wouldn't mind watching whatever process they're working on. But if I had to pick one that I wouldn't necessarily watch, UV unwrapping, I wouldn't care for it. Surprisingly, Topology, on the other hand, I get pretty interested in watching it. Like, I like to see how they solve things. I like the feeling of like, oh, I didn't think of that. That's smart. Would you guys want to see me do those speed sculpt streams again? Maybe I'll do them every week. Maybe. But then again, I mean, I'm working on a short film, so I don't know if that is just being irresponsible. Do I? Yeah, let me just do this. Fill. There we go. And then we'll connect these two. Wait. This and this. There we go. Alright. Oh, but that's gonna animate poorly. I do this. Alright, let's retopo his ass. Okay. E app. Light speed char? If so, then definitely yes. Yeah, like speed char. Exactly. Okay, actually, I'll do this. Right, I think I'm kind of getting the hang of retopology. Kind of. I say that now. You actually used to make streams like that? No? Yes. I did. Every Monday. We called them Anime Mondays. Alright, yeah, we'll just do it this way. Thought I wanted to create like a little, like a latch here. Let's just do this. This goes down. Okay, there we go. Alright, now time to fill in the gaps. Just boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room, and then fill. Just like that. Now let's see what we've gotten so far. Oh, what was that? Oh. There we go. This is what we have so far. Okay. I'm okay with this. I am not mad about this. Okay, okay. Now, let's just fill in the gaps. And then we'll take a pee break. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just conform this to the folds. Okay, I wasn't thinking about the flow of the folds, so now I gotta start thinking about that. Damn it. Okay, extrude and fill. Alright, folds time. How do we do this? Do I want to do that? Have you worked at any studios before, or did you always just freelance? Yeah, I've always just freelance. Yeah. I have no intentions for now to work at any big studios. I've never had that ambition. I've always wanted to become a content creator. Always wanted to do YouTube. Okay, now let's extrude. And it's a little tricky, but I think that's okay. How do I connect this to the back? That's the way. And do I just merge these? Alright, there you go. Alright. This area feels a little too meh for me. Let's move things around to unmeh it. And let's take a look at how it'll look like when subdived. Okay. A little funny looking down there. Maybe I gotta add one more of this. Might be overkill, but I could just dissolve it anyway. Let's see. Overkill? Maybe it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Okay. Speed retopo. Speed sculpts? No, let's speed retopo. Oh. Okay, I'm creating some weird loops now. So let's let's undo that real quick. Let's see. Ah, I see. And maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine because we've got a little valley down here. Hey Naki, can you make a YouTube short of how you start the process of retopology? I want to start retopologizing all of my old ZBrush sculpts. Of how to start, okay. A process on retopology. No promises, but comes a day where I feel confident enough to teach retopology. You know what? Actually, I do plan to include retopology in my next video. My next video, by the way, is going to be the entire process of this guy. So from the start to the end, I'll be talking about sculpting. I'm sorry, from concept art, concepting, right, and then to sculpting the base mesh. And then we'll tackle topology as well. So I'll do my best to explain the process to the best of my abilities in my next video. So you can expect that video, well, as soon as I'm done with this, right? I'll take like a few days to edit it, so. Oh, you just don't know all the Blender buttons. Oh, then in that case, I'm the wrong guy to ask. You should check out, let me send you the videos that Rain sent me. I think I'll advise you to watch this one. Watch this video. This will be your homework. That's how I learned about this trick, by the way, this little fill thingy here. Where you have the corner selected and then you do that. But you gotta make sure to turn on the Mesh F2 add-on that comes with Blender. If it doesn't come with it, that means they probably removed it in one of the later versions. You could just go to the extension store and get it for free. And here is the link to the video that you have to watch. This right there. Yo, Childish, how's it going, man? It's going okay. It's going okay. We're currently retopologizing. It's a pretty boring process, but it's alright. How about you, by the way? Let's see, do I want to make it flow this way? Yeah, I'll just do this. His creator's cheeks. Good. That's what I like to hear. Thanks for the video. I will watch it later after your stream. I love flip normals. Let's go. Yeah, Rain sent me this video, and that's where I learned. Well, I learned quite a bit of my topology skills from observing how sculptors go about retopologizing their characters. I believe one of those videos was Yan Sculpts. Let me just see if I can find the video. Maple Story.
In light of Maple Story 2 being
Where is it? Yan Sculpts. Is it this one? Was it the time lapse? Did he make 2 videos on the Maple Story 2 franchise? This video is so nostalgic to me. Retopology, there you go. Okay. Yeah. Maybe you might want to check this video out too, but keep in mind it's an older version of Blender, but all the hotkeys, they still apply. So consider checking this one out as well. There you go. Let me just... I'll drop it in both Twitch and YouTube. So let me just copy this. And then this. This is what I shared with Neko earlier. The one that Rain sent. And then this video I saw a long time ago. I remember pretty clearly when I wasn't a character artist. I would watch Yan Sculpts and I'd be like, holy shit. Man, how does he do this? I'd love to be able to do this someday. But that's probably never gonna happen. Sorry, I missed some messages. Can't complain, getting back in the groove of sculpting, made a female base mesh. I also have to retopo later, I see. Well, best of luck with the retopology. A reasonable 3 dots right there. I honestly never retopo before, so I'm a noob and shook. Yeah, it's gonna be a little steep in the beginning, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. If I can do it, you can do it too. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to do it. Retopology is that. But you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. Oh, right, I gotta go pee. I have to go pee. One sec. Let me just rearrange these and then I'll go pee. Will you make a video game? I've wanted to do that before, but not at the moment, but never say never, to be honest. Maybe in the future, but this is not a promise. This is like, there may be some day where I'd be interested in creating my own video game. but probably with people though, with like help. What were you before a character artist? I was more so. I would say somewhere between an asset and environmental artist. And then characters were just kind of like a secondary asset thing that I probably wouldn't even create myself. I just like go to some asset library and get it from there. So the thought of being able to create characters now is it's pretty cool. I'm very happy that I decided to just go for it, you know. When my skills are good enough by then, let me help. Yeah, sure. I mean, again, the thing is like, who knows, right? This may never happen, but this may happen. So we'll see then, right? Whenever this comes up again, we shall see. I don't want to make it seem like I'm actually going to work on a short film. So yeah, I'm just saying. Okay, these pockets, let me take a look at some arcane characters and look at how they tackle pockets. Are all of their pockets just pouches? Do they not do pockets like these? Let me look up Jinx. Arcane Jinx. Wait a minute, do they not do pockets? Yeah, it seems like they don't. Interesting. Okay, I shall go pee, alright? I'll go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Let me just put this up. All right. Hey. Releasimo. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Okay. Shall we continue? Let's see. Bellissimo. Let me just close some of these tabs real quick. Jinx. Don't take that turn with me. Jinx. Yeah, she doesn't have pockets. Interesting. Have you seen any of Asatoshi Second's fight animations? The choreo is amazing. Asatoshi's. Let me Google that real quick. Oh yes, I've seen some of those. I've seen some of their works. Yes, I have. Damn, it seems like they don't do pockets in Arcane, or at least pockets like these. They only do pouches, or those pouch pockets on those cargo pants. Interesting. The lock-in timer is gone. Yeah, I took it away because I gotta pretty much lock in all of the time. It'll be back though. I think I'll bring it back whenever I decide to do a co-working stream, because right now, we're doing an art stream, right? I was thinking maybe I could occasionally do what do you call that? Yeah, sorry, the co-working stream. And when I lock in, I actually lock in and not talk at all. But I don't know if that would be good for the streams, because that's not really what people are here for. I would think. We'll see. Oh, Marshall, how did I miss your message? Hey, Marshall. Hello. How did I miss your message? Okay. Fair, yeah. Pretty much gonna lock in all the way. Anyway, I feel like we'd be able to finish retopologizing the pants by today. How long have I been streaming for? 1 hour and 40 minutes, okay. I thought I didn't matter anymore. I tried doing pants pockets for a character and it was a nightmare. I had to cheat with hoodie pockets. I see. Interesting. I didn't even realize that they don't do pockets like these in Arcane. So that's a fun little find. Let's see. Okay, let's just do this, and this. Alright, let's fill up this loop. Hex/minis, welcome to the stream. Is this OC going to be animated or prepared for animation, or is it intended for a 3D printable scenario? This OC is going to be animated. It is being prepared for animation right now. I'm currently working on a short film, so this is, and here's the link to a video that I made pretty much explaining what the film is about. So feel free to check it out. Hearing Arcane doesn't do pockets feels like a Mandela effect. It really does. So I'm so glad I'm not doing this retopo. This retopology. You gotta retypo that. Fill. Awesome. I know a workflow that can be significantly different depending on use case. I see. Oh, I know. I know workflow can be significantly different depending on use case. Oh yeah, for sure. And this is pretty much. Is it my first time? Well, first time doing retopology to this level. Normally, what I would do is this: I would do like a Frankenstein of a quad remeshed body and then like a manually retopologized head. I've never fully retopologized an entire character before. I've never done that. So this is, yeah, this would be officially the first time I'm doing that, actually. Now that I think about it, damn. Yeah. Okay. So we'll see. The result of this character will probably be the worst out of the 6 that we're eventually gonna do. Holy shit, 6 characters! I cannot believe that still. Do I wanna do it like that? Yeah, why not? Could have sworn Vi had her hands in her pockets at one point. Please find. Oh wait, no, yeah, the pockets of her hoodie. Wait, you know what? That may help. Vi, hands in pockets. Arcane Vi. I do remember having her hands in the pockets of her hoodie, and that may be a good enough of a reference. This live series is so beneficial, showing the steps of the entire process. Please don't delete these. Thank you, Shell. And I'm glad you think so. And don't worry, I won't be deleting these. And if anyone is curious as to what happened with the previous live streams that I did on the main channel, those videos were only unlisted, mostly for the algorithm. I felt that it was clustering, getting in the way of the main videos. So if y'all want the link, let me link it in chat real quick. Here is the link to all of the previous speed sculpts. It was just unlisted. I didn't delete them. And where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? There it is. Found it. If anyone wants the playlist to all of my previous speed sculpts, then here you go. For example, we don't have to worry about topo as much for 3D printing. Yeah, I did hear of that. So Rushzilla did explain to me a little bit of like how he goes about 3D printing. I thought it was really interesting. You know, all I know is that you really gotta make sure that the booleans are perfect, right? Could be wrong. It's been a minute since I was told that, but yeah. This would be so cool in the playlist. Yeah, maybe I'll work on one, like a few different playlists for each character or something like that. But don't worry, I'll make sure that the naming conventions are all done well enough so that you wouldn't get too lost on which that the video is currently in. And I'm really glad you're finding the live series beneficial. I really appreciate that. I doubt Naki would delete the lives. Yeah. I don't think I will. I mean, I doubt I will. I agree. Let's go. Appreciate that, Neko. Have you ever thought of doing a quad remesh, then cleaning the topology of that to work faster? I feel like that may be slower than you think, actually. So the closest that I've done to what you were saying is that I've retopologized the body and then Sorry, I've quad remeshed the body and then manually retopologized the head and then stitched them together. And the results were mid, I guess. I mean, it was good enough. It was for the Tiny Eye 1.3 demo. Tiny Eye 1.3. It was for my stylized interpretation of Ellie from Sprite Fright. This right here. So this was manually retopologized. Right, and then the body was... One second. Come on. There you go. The body here was quad remeshed, and then I stitched them together. So, it's not bad, but we'll see. I'm hoping for a drastic improvement going from this to this. Yeah. Terra! Okay, wait. I wanted to show you that scene, remember? Let me open it up real quick. And welcome to the stream. Oh, hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate. Cheers. Holy shit, almost done with a whole bottle of red wine on a Monday, bruh. Brother. First, you tell me you managed to curl 30 kilos each hand, and now here you are downing a bottle of wine on a Monday. What the hell? I'm starting to think you're some sort of a Viking. Red feathers, project files. Yep, yeah. 4.5. Void. Wide. I think so. I think it's this. Okay, let me hide that. Look at that. How crazy is that? Let me just do this. Literally a sea of hands. Very similar to what you were working on. It was hilarious. By the way, this is one of the scenes. This is this is one of the panels of the storyboard that I worked on, and I wanna explain the context behind this. But yeah, right, Terra? Isn't it crazy? Holy shit! And just so that y'all know. One sec, let me pull up another file. The hands, they're gonna move like this. One sec. You're gonna move like... Not like Jagger, but like this. Hand test, there we go. 4.3. Stylized hand study. There we go. So it's gonna look something like this. Wait, no, this is the wrong one. It is crazy, right? Also looks super cool. Thank you, appreciate that. Why is that message censored? What is censored? It's in my bloodline. It's not censored to me. Am I, Hey, there we go. It's gonna move like this. Let me pull that up. There we go. There we go. This was an animation test that I did a while ago. This was one of the seats as well. It was like, you know what? Maybe I can animate. I was like, maybe I can animate a little. Oh, Terra's message was censored? Really? Oh, it wasn't... It's not to me. Oh, wait, Mika, I'm so sorry I missed your message. Tiny, I'm having trouble making teeth portion of a skull. I don't know how to make it actually look good enough so it's acceptable as a mask. Any advice? Oh, Ooh. How about this, Mika? If you're still here, I'm sorry for missing your message, but download the human-based meshes, right? That Blender has so kindly provided for free. Then take a look at their skull. Just drag that into your scene and learn from this. Because this, you could not find a better reference, right, than this. This is literally the perfect reference right here. So just observe this. You still here? Let's go. I don't think it was. Yeah, it's not censored to me. Maybe you have your filter turned on, Marshall. Maybe in your chat settings, turn off your filter. This looks scary. Keep it. I'm hoping to capture this kind of feeling in Act 1. This is going to be Act 1 of the scene, but instead of a skull, it's going to be his face. Yeah. And his eyes are going to be closed. Just imagine this, but a little less shitty, right? And the hands are going to... There you go. Tiny Nokiunk. Hey. Also, the animation is sick. You did an awesome job here, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nice, I have to study. I just came in to ask that because yesterday you missed the question. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I keep missing messages. I even missed Marshall's message earlier. But we get back to this. You're totally right, it was on my end. I see. Yeah, don't worry about it. It happened to me too. It happened to me. Okay, just to make sure that I'm on. Okay, there we go. The right page. Great. Great. Alright. Just in case anyone here is new, this is a character that I'm working on for my upcoming short film called Red Feathers. And yeah, I'm pretty much doing this solo, and I'll be documenting all of my process every single day. Well, at least until this character is done, and then we'll see where things go from there. But regardless of whether or not I continue the daily live streams, I will be documenting all of the process, and eventually I'll make a video on this. Kind of like my first video on this channel on YouTube. In the style reminiscent of that. So if any of this, piques your interest at all, then yeah, consider supporting the channel, consider following and whatnot, all of that YouTube, Twitch stuff. How do I want to go about this? Do I do this? Yep. There we go. Boom. Excited to see all this unfold. Love your breakdown videos. Thank you. Appreciate that, Michael. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm gonna be documenting all of this. So even if I end up deciding that doing these daily streams is, be it monetarily unsustainable or mentally unsustainable, regardless of which, I'll still be documenting everything. So don't worry. Ooh. Now which one? Which way do I want this fold to go? Which way? Maybe I'll go like this. Oh, and by the way, if I end up choosing not to continue the daily live streams, we'll just be reverting back to the initial schedule, which was Wednesdays and Fridays. So yeah, live streams are not going anywhere. It's just whether or not they'll be every day or Wednesdays and Fridays. Okay. Oh, then I guess I could just do this. Yeah. Hey Cody, do you often sculpt without symmetry or is it a rare occurrence? I often sculpt with symmetry, but if I'm doing a gestural sculpt, then no, I won't have symmetry turned on. But usually for creating, for characters like these, yes. This character in particular was done with symmetry turned on. I plan to desymmetrize the character with shape keys. So, like this. Like non-destructively, right? So maybe this area could be slightly smaller. Whoa, what is going on? Oh, okay. Let me just do that. It's just for anyone here that are curious as to what I intend to do. This is what I plan to do with this guy. Right. Could just go in and desymmetrize his face later on. Let me just turn this off. There you go. So any asymmetry could just be done non-destructively later on. Like this. Then his nose maybe could be a little crooked because we love asymmetry here. Something like that. And then there you go. So that's the plan for this. All asymmetry will be done probably after rigging. Yeah. Okay. Back to Retopology. Oh, these are the pants, by the way. Still have those legs. But we won't be seeing any legs this time. Or at all in this film. No feet will be shown. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to do this? Is that gonna animate properly? Yeah, it should be fine. I hope. The problem is I don't do this often enough to know which decision is the best decision. So before I move on to the next character, I'll probably do like a little test animation with this guy to try to break this rig this model apart. do I want to merge this and then dissolve this? Hee hee. Hee hee. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a little bit too far. Let me just bring this up a little. Like so. We'll create another loop. Like this. Don't take that turn with me. Now. Now. Yeah, we're gonna want this to flow. Like. Damn it. Like this. I would assume so. So let's do that. Hey, lost one. Hi, can I ask a general Blender question? I'm not getting an answer anywhere. Sure. What is your general Blender question? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. That's pretty yummy. Oh well, does Blender blend in Blender? So I made a bookshelf, and so each wood plate is a separate object. I tried doing the Control J and worked on the other stuff I made, but not the bookshelf like at all. So the problem you're facing is each wood plate is a separate object. Okay, you tried joining your wood plate and it just isn't working. Wait, sorry. So sorry, the bookshelf. The bookshelf is not joining. Okay. What about the bookshelf that you're trying to join? I'm trying to think of like a possible. Do you want to maybe share with us your not your blend file, but like a screenshot of what you're doing? Maybe I could see what I can do. Make sure you have only selected mesh objects, otherwise it won't join. Maybe that's it. And hi, Wombat. Welcome to the stream. Everything like moss. What Wombat means is that you're gonna have at least one of the meshes be highlighted in this particular orange. So if you have two objects selected, like how do I even begin to have them selected? Okay, Now you're gonna want to make sure that one selection is highlighted in this bright orange and one is in a darker orange. So you don't want to have it be like this, you know, just orange, right? Everything, like the walls, roof, floor, and the shelves. Okay. There was an ad? Okay. Control J. So you're saying that literally everything, like the walls, roof, floor, and the shelves will not join? Is that what you're saying? Yes? It's not joining. Okay. They're all still separate. Okay, let me see something real quick. No, I'm thinking, okay, are you working with models that you modeled yourself or models that you've imported from online? Hey Carpe Diem. What's up, eating dinner right now? I finished rigging and weight pinning, by the way. It was hell, but I made it through. Congrats! Congrats, dude. Okay, all by yourself. Look at the outliners, see top right, make sure they're all mesh objects. Yeah, you could do what Wombat is saying. You could try doing that, yeah, that makes sense. Hey Max Films, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. If it still doesn't work, just let us know. We'll figure it out. Eventually. Okay. I think I gotta stop working on this area and continue working on this area a little. Doesn't work at all. And you're saying you made the bookshelves as well, right? You make it yourself? You made them yourself? Let me see something. Yes? Okay. With cubes, okay. Can you try something? Can you select everything that you wanna join and hit F3 and then do convert mesh. Convert mesh and then try joining again. Control J. See if that works. You may have like an instance or a non-local file somewhere in there. Let's see. Like, have you appended anything and imported it as... Wait, F3 is my volume up. Okay, do function F3. Function F3. Local. Oh. Okay, wait. Okay. Do function F3. Convert mesh. and then function F3, make local selected objects, and then you try joining, see if that works. Can you recap what the issue is? The issue is that Lost One is trying to join his their objects, but it's just not joining for some reason. Why do I still have my BRB right there? Delete. I'm the guy in Discord who has the cat OC. Ah, I see. Yes, I've seen it. Sorry, what? Okay. The first thing you do is to select all of your objects. All of them, okay? The ones that you want to join. Just the ones that you want to join. And then function F3 for this search bar. And then try doing convert mesh. Convert mesh. Now let me know when you're done with that. Let me know when you're done with converting the mesh. Yeah, okay. And then with them still selected, do make local all. Make local all. Then try to join them, see if that works. Did it work? Can you try joining them? Okay, try selecting all of them again. And search make instances real. Make instances real. Then try to join again, see if that works. Make instances real. You don't have that? Make instance... You don't have this? Make instances real? It doesn't pop up? External data make... Wait a minute, are you in object mode? Or are you in edit mode? Was that it? Were you just not in object mode? Wrong mode too? Let's see. Think so? Okay, wait. Just look at your top left right here. Make sure that you're in object mode. And once you're in object mode, no, right here on the top left, object mode. Make sure that you're in that. And which character are you modeling? I just joined this stream. That's why I don't know. Yeah, sure. So this is the main character, the protagonist of this film. And this is only the first character out of the 6 that we'll be working on. Yeah. So did you find it? Alex? My memory is quack. What I search again? Okay, you don't search. Just make sure that you have your objects selected and wait, sorry. You just want to make sure that you're not in edit mode right here. So on the top left, hydrate. Thanks, X's. Hi, X's. And make sure you're in object mode. Were you in edit mode? Oh, I'm dumb. Holy shit. Sorry. Probably, were you able to see that? Oh, you were in object mode? Huh. I'm equally as lost as you, I won't lie. Because why would they not join? Hi, maybe it's not actual geometry and it needs to be converted to mesh. Yeah, I did tell them to convert to mesh. Okay, you know what? Do these steps exactly again, okay? We'll do this again. So make sure you have everything selected, and you're gonna want to shift click on at least one of them to make sure that one of the objects is highlighted a little bit differently than the rest. Let me know when you have that done. And welcome to the stream, Love. Love some people. You model feed even if you can't see them? No. I don't intend to do that. No. Okay, you're done with that? And I can give you a solution. Oh, you just delete it? Yeah, that's fine. But there is a solution to that, Carpe Diem. But okay, once you have that selected and one of your objects is highlighted slightly differently, just do make instances real. Let's start with that. Let's make instances real. Do you have that? Make instances real. Or is that the one that you didn't have? You have it? Okay, let's do that. Let's make instances real. Okay, and then let's... Popped up now? Alright, great. Then now let's do... convert to mesh. Let's do that. Convert mesh. And then let's do one last thing. What is it? Make local selected objects. Make local selected objects. And then try to join. Make local selected objects. And then try to join. Please tell me that works. It worked? Hell yeah! Let's fucking go. You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it again. Congrats. Happy blendering. You may have like appended something as an instance or something like that. What the hell? Why did my pants fly over there? What the hell is going on? Oh, there we go. The new Blender Guru. Hello there. That is all the impression I'm gonna do. G'day. Okay, last one. Okay, let's just keep... Whoops. Alright. Oof. Now let's see how to clean this mess up. Andrew can never be replaced, he the goat. How do I want to go about this? Maybe I'll do it like this. Fill and then fill. Here we go. A man can only do so many donut tutorials. This is like his how many times now? Okay. Oof. I have no idea how this is gonna animate, by the way. If it's gonna be ass. Hey Fastbear, would you still love me if I had bad topo? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Fourth, he does them every big release, so 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 5.0. I see. Ah. Hi, Fricteller. Hello. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Good night, Maestro. Nighty night. Alright, let's have you go here. And you go there. Hope you all fine. I'm doing okay. Rain. Are you 100% subdividing this no matter what? I don't know. I've got no clue. I'm just going with the flow. I'll probably subdiv it by 1. Maybe. How are you doing, Rain? Probably is not a good enough answer. Well, what can I say? But I'll probably yes. I'll subdiv it by 1, probably. Does it help that I put it at the end there? I don't know. You think I know what I'm doing, Rain? Huh? You think that highly of me? Imagine knowing what you're doing, guys. Y'all know what y'all are doing? 'Cause I don't. I don't know. If you aren't if you aren't sub div, you need to deal with that and gone before it makes you cry. And gone? Where's the and gone? Oh no, where's the and gone? Where is it? Where's the and gone? Backside view. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn! How did you catch that? Okay. I feel like this is the simplest fix. I'm just blanking out right now. Let me think. Damn it. No. Man. Nope. How did I catch that, Naki? Yeah, how did you catch that? How? Is this what years of retopology does to somebody? This is not normal, Rain. This is not normal. There we go. Holy shit. How did you even see that? No! Oh my god. Just made more problems. Can't believe you asked me that. Because it's not normal, Rain. It's just not. Alright, there we go. I think it's dealt with. I told you I'm obsessed with Topo? Yeah, you did. You did tell me that. You literally see the Matrix, right? I gotta go now, gotta shower and do stuff, I don't know. Hey, Carpe Diem. Watch it right there. Take off the drain covers. Endgons aren't as bad as people make them out to be. Disney rigs using endgons in a lot of your models. All you have to do is make sure it deforms and subdivs well. Endgons are harmless. I guess it is. I've seen this conversation on Twitter. I've seen that on Twitter, and I've seen someone dealing with endgons no problem. They did some deformation stuff and it was okay, but again, I'm not someone who knows what they're doing, so I think it's best I avoid it, you know, me. Naki avoid it. But fair enough. Don't stress over it, just check if it subdivs and deforms well. Fair. But again, I don't know what I'm doing, so this may have just saved my ass. There, that looks a little bit cleaner. There we go. Okay, if I crease them, it looks good. Alright, good. What? You heard me, Fractaler. As someone who works with multiple programs, n-gons will break your mesh in Unity at the least. I see. If you subdiv, the n-gons turns to quads. The n-gon turns to quads. What would that look like? Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, let me see something real quick. Oops. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I'm assuming Unity would probably handle this poorly. Pinching, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are ways to go about doing n-gons. But I know I'm gonna avoid them because I don't know. I haven't dove into that realm of things just yet. Hydrate, thank you. Don't games triangulate? True? What would that look like? Whoa. Kinda curious myself. What would that look like? One, two. Oh. But here's the thing, I wouldn't even know what is good or bad, so... All I know is that I'm going to avoid it until I've actually learned how to deal with n-gons. So yeah. Turn off the optimal display option. Wait one sec. Oh. Okay. Maybe Blender has better ways of working with n-gons if you want to keep doing them so bad and go, hey, yeah, I mean... I know I'm definitely not going to do it because I don't know how to deal with them, but... again, I've seen discussions of people doing it no problem, but I personally will probably avoid it because I don't know how to deal with them. Oh yeah, it does turn into a quad. Interesting. Wine is gone now, holy shit. Bro is just chugging those wine down like a Viking. Look at that, look at that. Okay, but yeah. What are you doing now, sir? I'm doing Retopology. Retopo. And welcome to the stream, Reblast. Oh, Rain. Do you do creases in your avatars, your models? Do you like it's okay to have them, right? Like these edge creases? Because I don't know if they break during animation. I have no idea. Sounds like a pain. Yeah. pretty much. Because I kind of want to have creases, but I don't know if that's okay to have in animation, or is it something that, you know, I should avoid? Okay, let's continue retopoing. Ah. Okay, fill. Oops. Since you were worried about breaking stuff, wait. Let me learn how to read first, okay? Since you were worried about stuff breaking, doing animation... Oh wait, sorry. Since we're worried about stuff breaking doing animation, do you also want to animate in Blender? Yes. I do intend to animate in Blender, that's right. It's okay if you're going to stay in Blender because edge creases don't exist in other softwares. Ah, okay. I see. Alright. And we'll stick to having edge creases, my models, for now. Don't worry, I'm dyslexic too. Okay. Let's group. Oh my god, we're almost 3 hours in. Okay. I gotta finish this pants before I go. I have to. Okay, let me... I'll do this. Whoops. Do this. Lost! Thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you could fix your joining problem. Only a few polys left. You got this, thank you. Indeed, indeed. We're almost there. Poop. Let's see how much of it is visible. Okay, yeah. Probably go all the way down until this point, and that's it. So close. Bill. Did the funny music passed already? Let's see. I think so. Yeah, it passed. It passed. What's the thingy you're doing called Retopology? Retopology. Don't worry, Fract. I'll queue it up for you. So I see anime character modelers model with mirror planes to make sure the topology is good. Do you ever want to do so? You see anime character modelers model with mirror planes. What is mirror planes? What are mirror planes? What is that? Do I wanna... how do I wanna go about this? Yeah, I think it just goes straight down, so we could just boom this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mirror a plane. Make a plane, then mirror it with a button. Mirror it with a button. Like symmetrize? Like this? About mirror modifier? Oh, okay. Oh, so it's just like a mirror modifier. Like this. You're talking about this, right? This? Yeah? Oh, I see. Oh, I am doing that, yeah. Okay, it's probably a different term in a different software. Yes, you model with that to avoid retopology. Avoid retopology? Do you mean like avoid doing it twice? Because different naming sometimes? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, right? You ever used quad remesher? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Love some people. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I see, okay. Because Reblast Retopology is mostly to make it so that things flow according to where you want them to and that it animates well. Well, it depends on the application, I guess, of what you're doing the retopology for. I don't mean it in a way where you're doing it twice. So just to clarify. I'm so happy we're getting a custom quad remesher in Houdini for free. What the heck? For free? Well, Houdini is already pretty expensive in itself, so I guess fair enough. A quad remesher? Oh yeah, I mean, in fact, the person who did who worked on Z remesher is the same person who did quad remesher, right? Oh, it's in beta for over a year now, but the dev is advancing. Oh shit. Good for you guys. Right, yeah. Think you quad remesher will be good for Retopo. That quad remesher is great for some applications, but not for this particular application, no. Because I guess I'll just show it to you, right? You could just compare. Let me just turn off subdiv. Oh, they're gonna retopologize the leg as well, but like as clean as this looks, you know what? Let me just lower it down a little bit more. 5,000 maybe. How many are we working with here? Okay, 500 faces. Let's do about 1,000. Whoops, damn it. Let's do about 1,000. Let's do flat. 1,000 is still a little much. Okay, look at the difference between the two. 700. Do you see the difference? Hydrate, thanks for the hydrate, Mecha. So you can see that the folds are not conforming to it as well as doing it manually. But they did a really good job here though. They did a really good job over here. Pretty similar to what I ended up doing. It's a similar flow, right? They did that well. But not for every application. Yeah, especially if you want to animate. I don't think quad remesher would be the most ideal. If you want to animate and optimize your mesh, right? But again, it has its benefits. For instance, like what I did here. Oops. I quad remeshed his head. That way I have a cleaner base to retopologize over it. You know what I mean? So yeah, thank you very much for showing that, of course. Diverted on some errors, exactly that, yeah. Exactly that. And cheers, Mecha. I love quad remeshing on CAD models. Those are hell when out of CAD software. Damn. Yeah. Customary over here. You love quad remeshing on CAD models. Those are hell when out of CAD software. Oh, right, with the whole like triangulation and whatnot. I think I'm thinking of right thing. .3D Code has an amazing auto remesher on hard surface models. Ooh, I see. Yep, I see, okay. There we go. All right. I think we're done with the pants. Well, okay, we still have some details to add, but we're done with the retopology for for the most part. We still got some work to do. Clap, clap. Thank you, thank you. How many years have you been sculpting? I would say about... Let's see. Let me go on Twitch real quick. I have it somewhere in the description. Where is it? 2022. Sometime in 2022 I started messing around with sculpting, but mid-2023 was when I took sculpting seriously. So if you want to count from mid-2023, then... Oh, it's been 2 years. Holy shit. Yeah, 2 years, I guess. Give me one sec, guys. I'll be right back. Yes, people do celebrate Christmas in Singapore. Yes, we do. Oh, thanks, Fractaler. Ooh, retopology done. Yeah, for the pens. Actually, wait, are we completely done? I feel like we are. I may want to rework on the pockets a little. Kind of curious as to how. Let's see. A bot. Yes, a bot is here indeed. Hi, bot. Hi, bot. Great work, mate. Thank you. Thank you, Kuba. Let me delete the BRB. I'll just do that, okay. Alright, wow. Wow. Okay, we've lost a bit of muscle. A little bit of muscles. I'm gonna have to shrink wrap that. 1 second. Actually, I'll just sculpt it. Okay. The subdiv, yeah, it's the subdiv that is, we're losing some muscle mass with the subdiv. That is not ideal. We'll fix that, But okay. Here we go. Nope. Alright, let's take a look at what the pants would look like with the color. We're losing a little bit of mass, but we can always bring them back later. There we go. What do you want to do after this? Ooh, I don't know. I didn't think this far, for the stream at least. Back up. I should, huh? Wait a minute, I didn't create a new scene for the pants, but oh well. Let's call this Retopo gloves and pants. Wano Ruda, thank you so much for the Prime. Holy, I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the stream. And cheers, Mecca.
Yeah.
You hear push-ups? We'll see. We're 7 away. We're 7 away from 50 push-ups. It won't be today, though. This model came out really nicely. Thank you. Appreciate that. Who is Mecca? It's my inner voice. No, it's G Mecha Morph. I guess you guys don't see the redeems, huh? So I've been saying hi, Mecha, but Mecha hasn't been typing in chat. That must have been hilarious. Hey man, love your art. Thank you so much, Wano Ruda. I hope I'm saying your name right. Wano Ruda. And appreciate that. Thank you. And thanks, Yulei. Oh right, we gotta retopologize the brows. Maybe let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I think we've got time. How long have I been live for? Let's see. 3 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. Who wants to know? There you go. I'm finally not schizo. I am not schizo. Okay, great. Okay. Is there a possibility to create props for your animations? I've been working in game development for 2 years. First of all, appreciate the offer, but number one, I'm broke as fuck, so I won't be able to pay anyone to help out for this film. And number two, a big part of the challenge for me is to work on this myself for as long as I can, right? Because I kind of have this vision of creating this entire film by myself and then documenting it as a YouTube video, to kind of encourage people to just to do this, right, in the midst of the whole generative AI epidemic, you know. So I've kind of like set this challenge for myself to do everything by myself. I know that's not the most logical thing to do, but it's kind of what I gotta see through for as long as I can, until I regret this decision and change my mind and start e-bagging for people for help. So yeah. Why the character is tired? What the heck? Leave my ass alone, Dave. Have you done the mouth insights? I have not. That I'll eventually get into it. How long is the film? It is a short film, so I would say no more than 10 minutes. Yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know, he didn't make the expressions that neutral, but he's probably not gonna be very happy, so it's okay. Yeah. And for what it's worth, this is pretty much his neutral face, I would say. But yeah, he does not look very happy. That's true. Can you tell that story in 10 minutes only? Yes, because it's just a turning point, right? And if this was okay, if there were like more world building, then yes, it'll probably take longer to explain the storyline, but the idea behind this film is more so to convey certain emotions than the actual story itself. But of course, it's also about the story, right? But the emotions is what I really want to convey. The fear in Act 1. How do I say this without spoiling it so much? Spoiling it too much, I mean. Jeez, I can't even English right now. But so basically, alright, I'll just say this, alright? In Act 1, he is in a state of sleep paralysis. So that kind of explains, if anyone saw the void scene earlier with the hens, that is essentially what's going on in that scene. Hey Coney! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so in that state of paralysis, I want to convey the emotions to the best of my abilities. So this film is really about having the audience feel what I want them to feel. It's less so about the story, but it is also about the story, right? Because that's what people watch films for. But this film will be I don't know if abstract is the right word, but I also want this. Okay, but I want this film to feel interpretive, kind of open-ended, but then not really as well, because there is a clear storyline going on. But that is basically the kind of feeling I want people to feel for this film. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but that's what I have in mind. Hey Coney, hello. Hope that Procreate thingy that you were working on went well. This is an animation ready character. How do you keep your poly count on a desired range? Here's the thing. It's practically my first time doing this to this scale, to this level. So I have no idea. I don't even know what poly count is appropriate for whatever I'm doing. I've got no clue. This is why I'm doing this as well, right? We're here to learn how to do all this crap. Have you had to finish it? I'm slow. I see. Best of luck with that, Coney. Spoilers warning, I know, right? Thank God my brain derped and I didn't hear anything. Great. Sorry to those who didn't want to be spoiled but got spoiled a little. No, Ruby! Hey, my dude, how is the grind going on today? It is going alright. We actually managed to retopologize the pants in a single stream, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we managed to finish the gloves as well. For the most part. I mean, we're not done with the detailings, but we're talking strictly retopology. So we're done with the almost done-ish, 90% done with the gloves retopology. I mean, I've got to work on, you know, adding the solid parts of it, but the retopology is done-ish. And then the pants is pretty much done. We've got to add some details like the zippers and the buttons and whatnot, the belt loops, but that is for the detailing stage. Do you agree or disagree with the main character's actions? Ooh. If I say that I agree to it, it means that, well, we all know what happens right at the end, because we're talking about his turning point. So we all pretty much know what's gonna happen, but the context behind why it happened, I would say I would have to agree with his actions, though it's like it is extreme, but I feel like it's justified. It's like, yeah, it is justified, but then again, by saying that it's justified means that I'm pretty much saying that the oh my god, do I say it? Okay, cover your ears if you don't want to get spoiled, okay? Or take off your earpiece or whatever for the next 20 seconds. Okay. Spoiler alert has been issued. And here we go. So at the end, obviously we're talking about his turning point. So there's going to be a death scene. He's gonna basically commit murder, right? And by saying that it's justified, I'm practically saying that murder can be justified. So it's a little bit hard for me to say this, but I think I would at least like to believe that his actions were justified. So yeah. Looking good, my dude. Thank you, Ruby. Appreciate it. It's looking awesome as always. Thank you, Coney. Thanks, I will continue it the other day. Need a little break. Yeah, go get the break. Especially when fiddling, I can understand because fiddling with a different software can be pretty draining. So, he peed his pants, spoiler. Maybe I should write this on the screen. Spoiler. Spoiler over. Okay. Question, can you add jiggle phase physics? You technically can. But will I do that? The amount of information I know is enough to keep me interested. Let's go. Man. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna make it work on Nomad. Moving to Procreate was so much pain. Oh no. Well, best of luck with Nomad and the rest of Procreate. Unmuted, let's go. got to go. Take care, everyone. Bye, Marshall. Thanks for watching the stream. Take care, take care. Spoiler in my red feather soup. Okay. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Oh, the brows, right? We're working on the brows. Okay, let's get started. Low. Oh, right, I was supposed to cue the funny song for you. There we go, funny song. The character is girly eye. Fancy lashes. Do you like them fancy lashes? This song brings me joy. Me too. Uh-oh, I'm getting hungry. Means we're coming to the end of the stream. Oh, I forgot to do this again. Full copy. Browse Retopo. There we go. Alright. Oops. Okay, be honest with me, guys. Be completely honest. How long do you think, at this rate that I'm going, am I gonna take to finish this film? How long do you guys think I'm gonna take? Be honest. Be as brutally honest as you possibly can. Forget my delusional optimism for today. Thank you, Yulei, for the follow. Really appreciate it. 1 million years. What time is it on your side of the world? It is 6:16 a.m. Thank you for the follow, Yulei. A year? Guessing 4 months? 6 months? Okay, 6 months. A month or two for modeling. For everything, maybe 6-7 months. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to interpolate all the stuff we don't know with what we saw. Yeah, true. True. And keep in mind, you gotta account for workarounds as well. I'm not gonna do everything this slowly. Yeah. I will eventually find ways, you know. Time to walk my dog, but I'll rejoin you if you're still going when I come back. Awesome stream, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate that, Yulei. And yeah, go for that walk. Have a great walk with your dog. And for everyone else here, I go live every single day. If anyone is new, every single day. And here is the Discord. If you want to join, get notified, you know, talk with other artists, share your works and whatnot, feel free to check it out. Yeah, so every single day until, well, at least until this character is done, right? And then from then onwards we'll assess whether or not daily streams is sensible. I would say 8 months. Okay, 8 months. 4 if you have help. 6 to 8 solo. Okay. Okay. Next year, 3 months before this time. Next year, 3 months before this time. So that would be... okay, next year, September. Okay. Alright. 8 months for a ready to publish, okay? Meaning like rendered and already ready to be seen, right? But I want to put it out there first that the likelihood of me going live every day, I have confidence that I will continue to do it because I have every intention to make this streaming thing work. Because unfortunately, because of the fact that I'm working on this short film, it means that it'll take a bit of time before I publish another video on the main channel. Well, I will still be making YouTube videos, along the way, right? For the Noki channel. But the thing about the Noki channel is that it's currently still not monetized. So we're gonna get that channel monetized somehow. And until that happens, I'm gonna have to find another source of income, and I'll be giving everything I've got to make this stream work out. Trust. Delusional optimism. We'll see if this works out, y'all. Rendering's gonna be a pain in the ass for you for... yeah, probably. I arrived late, but I believe in you. Thank you, Kuni. Because now you're doing the hardest and longest part in my opinion. I think so too. I think animation may be tedious, but I feel that it may be tedious, but it won't take as long as this, I would think. I may be foolish for saying that. I've got no clue. It's not the Noki channel, not the main channel. The main channel is monetized, but the Noki channel, yeah, the one without Tiny in it, it's not monetized. Not yet. So deserves to be what the hell YouTube. We'll get there, guys. I just need a video to blow up to a point where I have enough watch hours. Then yeah, we'll get it monetized someday. Are you doing this full-time, or do you have a full-time job elsewhere? I'm doing this full-time. So it is an extremely risky thing to do. It is not something that anyone should do if they don't have the means to do it. Thank you, Ezra, for the follow. Appreciate it. But I'm fortunate enough to be able to make such decision. And yeah, I have the tiny hair shader. I have tiny eye, and the main channel, right? And Cozy Noki, my I guess second or third channel at this point. So I'm hoping to make the streams another source of income to then fund this film. But yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. This is no, like, it's not like financially smart, but it's something that I'm willing to bet on. Yeah, pretty confident with what I have in mind, but I may be wrong. And if I suddenly disappear out of the internet, it means I've gotten a real job, guys. All right. If I disappear out of nowhere, it means that I've gone out there to touch grass and got a real job. Let's hope that never happens, right? But don't worry about it. It'll work out. It will work out. There we go. I subscribed. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hold on. There are 2 channels. Yeah. Let me show y'all all of my channels real quick. So this is the main channel, right? One sec. So this is the main channel. Then we have Cozy Naki, which is where I post sculpting ASMR videos, ASMR-ish. And this video right here, it did so well that it got the channel monetized. And before I made Naki, my 3rd channel, this channel right here, I considered converting this channel into the Naki channel. That way I could immediately get it monetized. But I was worried that the algorithm wouldn't be in my favor, because the algorithm has already catered to this group of people, and YouTube they may not be very happy with this video, because it's a pretty drastic change. And I would imagine that if I were to upload this video on Cozy Naki, that it would have gotten way less views than this. I don't know. Your old channel, this? Fuck the system. You mean this? Tiny Naki, this is the main channel. This is gonna be where I upload all of the animations. This is where Red Feathers is gonna be posted on. So just so y'all know, it's gonna be a pretty big shift, but I have a good feeling. Red Feathers, by the way, I don't expect it to do massive numbers, but Red Feathers, I would imagine that it would not only be my magnum opus, but be the reason why I'll be able to proficiently animate, which is what the next arc for me is. I'll be creating a series that I have in mind. I have a series in mind that I think may do pretty well. And it's gonna be lighthearted. It won't be like Red Feathers. It won't be all serious and all. So yeah, Red Feathers will not do well. I mean, I don't expect it to do like 1 million views and whatnot. That's what I mean by not well. And when I say well, like you know, the series that I have in mind, I mean like, hopefully, okay, I may be completely wrong, but like internet virality type stuff, you know, things that content creators hopefully, okay, will be reacting to. I wish very hard. I wish very hard too. Big Naki when a 4th channel. Can't wait for it to get a fandom or at least a bunch of fan arts. That would be so cool though. Red Feathers getting fan arts. It is a shame that nowadays YouTube channels have to hyper focus on one thing and one thing only, for real. Unless you're able to somehow break into, well, or rather become a personality, kind of like Moist Critical or Speed or Kaisenat, right? It's only then that you can really venture into anything else. But even then, YouTube will still punish you for posting something different. So far, Speed has gotten away with the algorithm stuff quite a fair bit. Like he would be able to upload music videos without compromising his views too much. But I mean, he is Speed, so like one of the biggest names out there right now and on the internet. We gotta know more about the series. Do I say it? Because what if I change my mind? But no, I'll very likely just stick to it. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll just say it a little bit. What I have in mind is to create a series of internet personalities working towards a single goal. So it's gonna consist of a bunch of stupid fight scenes, like ridiculous fight scenes, right? And a few names that I really have in mind right now: Moist Critical, Queso, Germa, Mr. Beast, right? And they all will have their own superpowers or combat skill, or their own set of combat skills, right? So Jinxie, sure. Speed, you know, I'm just saying the YouTubers have secret channels, but it's old channels. Oh my god, Tiny Noki is like my, let's see, it's like my 7th YouTube alias. Yeah. It took like 7 aliases for something to finally work. Sounds entertaining. I hope it turns out the way I have it in mind. So Red Feathers should iron a lot of the kinks out, and then the you know, whenever the animation series begins, it's gonna be like a new character per episode type thing. So we'll see how that goes, right? And if I disappear, that means I have gotten a real job. Please, may that never ever happen. Is that okay? So far, so good. Control S. I'm doing that like every extrusion or two. I'm a chronic Control S-er, but thanks for the reminder though. It's like JoJo's. JoJo? Let's see, is it really? Interesting. Is we're all in the chat also? Yeah. True. Save your work, guys. All right. Oof. I am hungry. Okay. All right, but how is it gonna... I wonder if this is gonna be a problem later on when it comes to animating it. Is it gonna conform properly to the skin? Eat the nerd path. So many. You're a nerd path. Yeah, you fucking nerd path. Get out of here. You nerd path. Is that a new 3D slur? You fucking nerd path. You're fucking Angon. You should get the add-on power save. It auto saves at a set interval. When it saves, it also creates a backup file. It's free on Gumroad. Not sure if it's on the extension site yet. Okay. Power save? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Though I do like saving like intervals at my own pace. I'll think about it. Are you gonna use shape keys or facial bones for face animation? Probably facial bones. But whatever Pierrick Picard is gonna teach me in his course, I'll probably do that. I got his course on sale during Black Friday. During a Black Friday sale, I mean. And that is on the list. So let's see what he teaches. Mathematical nerds. Brutal, you fucking Angon. And we have checkpoints in our brain. Yes. Okay. Let me just mirror this as a little test. Pierrick is the GOAT. I used his Alive course and learned a lot. It was the only course I ever watched. Ah, okay. Alright. Yeah, a lot of people sang him praises just in this stream alone. So I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. I just got the Art of Rigging too. You can still save at your own manual intervals, but it won't hurt for cases where you forgot. Yeah, where you forget. Fair enough. Finally joined the Discord. Let's go. Let's go. Already autosave. Yeah, they do. Yes. What is this character's name about? What do you mean by that? What is his name about? Like, what is the context of his name? Which I haven't revealed, by the way. And it's also not important to the film. How's this gonna animate? 1 second, let me see. What is it called? Is it not bind? What? Last stream was longer? Yeah, oh yeah. To deform lattice, I was thinking of like having this stick to the mesh. Just thinking how I'm gonna get this to work. Oh, is it cause oh okay. It's because of this? Oh, it works. Okay. That is bending pretty nicely. All right, I think that works. The rock. Okay. It binds pretty nicely. All right, let's just stick with it then. I was just curious to see if this would deform weirdly, but I guess it does. It's okay. It does what it has to do. The knock. Nice. Yummers. Yummers indeed. I save a lot because of SFM AD Blender. What is that? Everyone kept telling me to autosave because it crashes a lot. Back then Blender was like 2.9 if I remember correctly. I see. Okay, now how do I want to carry on with this? Take a rest, it's hours, rest hours right now. Take a rest, it's hours right now. How many hours? Oh my god, it's... okay, it's been that long? Shit. Okay. Do I end the stream? Yeah, I think I should, huh? Yeah, I'll probably have to extrude. I mean, I'll probably have to get that to stick to the surface and whatnot. And I'll probably extrude. You know what? No, never mind. I think I'll like select the edges, right, all around, and then extrude it in like that, but for everywhere else. That way we have some room for, you know, things to move around and whatnot. Okay, I'll do that off stream. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Don't end stream. Are you gonna raid? Yes, I'm gonna raid. But I mean, I'll be live again tomorrow though, so don't worry about it. I'll be live at the same time. Schedule. Let me see. Discord, yes, thank you, Frick Teller. Alright, I'm gonna sign off now. Let's go rate somebody on Twitch. And for the people on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate y'all. What? Alright, I'll, whoa. That gave me a little scare. But, so we're able to finish the topology of the gloves, the retopology of the pants, and the retopology of the surface of the brows. Thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Alright, take care, YouTube. And people on Twitch, we're gonna go rate somebody. Bye, YouTube. Check Discord 3D rate my folds. 1 sec. Rate my folds, Naki. Okay. I rate your folds crumpled out of 10. Good job. Alright. Bye, YouTube. And